Ascension pioneers. Well, I'm out in nature and I decided to record one more nature video. There's thunder right now. Just apparently the clouds are getting, drawn together, making sounds, and I still don't want to leave this place. It's so beautiful. This is one of my favorite places that's around my city. Such beautiful nature here. And I took my book again, Keepers of the Garden, from Dolores McCannon, and I was reading about the volunteers again in this section, and I was so drawn to really record a video about this in nature, whether it makes sense and meaning to someone or not. But this was the question that was asked by Dolores. So you have told me before that, no, I'm sorry, I didn't start at the right page. It starts way back, one page back. So she asked him about the volunteers. She says, why did you feel need to leave your own home planet? And he says, pardon me, the feeling was not of need. There was no needing or necessity, but a desire to assist. It was simply a choice, a free and voluntary choice. This was a mission which many have undertaken to assist. The purpose is the same as that of all others who have been drawn here, to uplift, to enlighten, to assist in any way at any time. We could use parables again. When a son or daughter leaves home for college, trying to read here, it is sad because home holds such an emotional tie, but it's also beneficial to leave even though the attachments are strong. So this would be an analogy of leaving home to go to school. This is a learning experience. So the spirits from your planet were told to come to Earth to inhabit the bodies here and help the planet, she asks. And he says, to be told is not accurate. It was entirely voluntary by all who are transmigrators. There's not a single star person on this planet who did not wish to be here. That's true. It was completely voluntary. The situation was presented. It might be described as an opportunity which was presented. Many chose, many more would have liked to have chosen to participate, but were unable to, for whatever reason. Some reasons were because of situations they were in at the time. They had not finished their work at that time, or there simply were not vehicles ready to accept that number of volunteers. If the star people are coming into Earth in such increasing numbers at this time and inhabiting human bodies, where are the native Earth spirits going to, she asks, and he says, there is the assimilating of information on the spirit side, which is somewhat of a holding pattern for the entities. It is now time to let the star people into the physical, and so raise the consciousness of the physical level, while those on the spirit level assess and increase their awareness of that side. So it could be said that the natives, or home team, he uses that analogy, as far as the individual vehicles they use are in a dugout, while the visitors are at bat. Then they don't really go away, they're just going to holding pattern, she says. That is correct, or into the spirit envelope of the Earth. Well, wouldn't it be more or less to come down to enter back into a physical body? And he says, it would be different. This is a new and very worthwhile experience. It is not a matter of inferiority. It is simply a new adjustment to a new environment. And she asks, this is a very important part. I thought it might be like going backwards to come back into a very limited physical existence. And he answers, the experience here would not be undertaken if there would be no growth. So in this respect, any hardship or discomfort is simply part of the experience or growth. Let me give an example. You are comfortable in your own car on a hot, muggy day, and you've got your air conditioning on, or it's possibly raining, and you come up upon a stranger with a flat tire. You might stop and get out of your comfortable surroundings, roll up your shirt sleeves, and change that tire for the stranger who may be unable to change his own tire. You have assumed a somewhat more primitive environment than the one you have just left. However, the purpose is what is important here. The helping of the stranger advances not only your status, but that of the strangers as well. And so you may both continue on your journeys. That's true. Wait, I have to turn a page. It doesn't go. If you wish to paraphrase, Earth has a flat tire at this point, and there's a galactic effort in changing this flat tire. Soon Earth will be on its way, as will all of the helpers. These concepts may seem to be very advanced. So he says that if there's something else needed explanation, that she should ask him. So she says that would be very helpful as some of the things are over my head. You said there's a galactic effort to help Earth at this time. Does that mean that there are other planets and other peoples also involved in this? And that's his answer. Certainly. Ours is not the only planet involved. This is a galactic effort. Earth's neighbors are rushing to her aid. The friends of Earth are many indeed. There is a common knowledge among Earth's neighbors of what is going on here. It is entirely voluntary to do this. There's a communication between planets of what is going on in different parts of the galaxy, and this experience is that communication. Isn't that communication? So he then explains more about the communication and the gamma waves, basically the universal rays that certain more evolved species are using to communicate, and we on Earth are basically not yet. We are a part of it, but we don't have instruments or spiritual evolution, that would be going along with that. So basically, we kind of are, in a way, feeling that we're separate, although we're not. So I'm trying to speak really loudly here. I'm kind of losing my voice because there's too much outer noise, and it's kind of like preparing for a storm, it looks. And I'm so getting excited about this because I feel the energies just need to shift right now. And I don't know, it just came here spontaneously today. I have beautiful revelations today, and I didn't even want to read, but I took the book anyway with me, and I was just guided to. You know how I read? I open a page or two, I read 2 pages or 3, sometimes maybe 10 or 100, which is very rare for me. Yeah, but when I come in nature, I mostly just observe things and look at the nature and get revelations on my own. But when I was reading this, I really felt guided to share and really tell you that we're always surrounded by helpers, and so many of us have come here to assist, including me, and we feel that by our inner knowing that will keep driving us towards, doing something that we feel is what we came here to do anyway. And this is what's important right now. It's not about other things. It's not about really digging deep from where you come from, where you originate from, are you a star being or not. It's all about that feeling of purpose. And he explains that beautifully. It's all about sharing. And when something feels uncomfortable, which is what I've been talking about in my previous video, going through the heart, opening the heart center, we are here to do exactly that because it gives us growth and it gives the other growth, and we learn when we interchange that experience. Both parties get what they need, right? It's all about the equal exchanging and sharing. It's all about the both parties. It's all about the mediation. So I'm happy that there's so many volunteers now. He describes this process in a really beautiful way, I think, so that is why I was guided to share this. But now I have to go and my butt hurts. Take care. Bye.